Teo's fist tightened around his flint knife, and he stepped forward. Two of the hunters grabbed him by the arms and held him back. The others tied Ram's mouth with fibers and thongs and then lifted him up on the long pole. The wolf dog squirmed and struggled, froth dripping from his mouth as he tried to get free. Teo tried to pull away. Anger surged through him as he saw the hunter carry Ram into the forest. "Let the wolf dog go," he said harshly. "He has done you no harm. I will leave your land and I will never return." Once again, the man shook his head. "Then give me the wolf dog," said Teo. "I will hunt with him. Here, and I'll bring you food." The big leader glanced at the hunter, looking from one side to the other. They all shook their heads, but one said, "Maybe the boy speaks wisely. It would be a help to have a wolf dog again." The leader grunted. "Come, bring the boy. We will ask the shaman." Teo turned quickly. "You have the shaman?" "Yes," said the leader. "He rests in our camp." "Greybeard?" The big man nodded as he strode ahead. "He's sick." Teo's heart leapt, and he followed the hunters through the pine forest to the camp of the mountain people, where the circle of skin huts was set up at the foot of a high ledge. 3 women were busy skinning an ibex, while children played with stones near a wood pile. They all stopped and looked up, their dark eyes full of curiosity. Teo limped into the clearing. The red-bearded leader took him over to one of the huts, where he reached down and opened the skin flap. "Here, the shaman sleeps. He does not eat, and he grows thin." In the dim light, Teo saw Greybeard lying on a bed of grass and skins. The old man lifted his head slowly, his sunken eyes blinking from the light. A spasm of coughs racked his body as he crawled out of the hut. Teo was shocked. He'd never seen this old man so thin and feeble. "Ah," said Greybeard, "the mountain people have brought you. They say I'm dying." The boy shook his head. He looked up at Red-Beard leader, unwilling to believe what he had heard. "It can't be." Teo knelt. "Greybeard, with rest, you still could be well again." "Perhaps," said Greybeard. "But first you must help me get back to the land of your people." Teo shook his head again. "I can't go back." "Why?" The leader looked down. "Go ahead, tell the shaman." Teo looked uneasy up at the man and then began. He told Greybeard how he had sent Ram across the river to escape Volt and the clan hunters, and how the mountain people had captured him. The big leader nodded. "Now he's going to stay with us and hunt with the wolf dog." "Nope," said Greybeard. "He cannot stay." The leader scowled and went away. "Don't worry," said Greybeard to Teo. "I will tell them to let the wolf dog go. But if I take Ram back to the valley, my people are going to kill him." Greybeard held up a hand. "If you trust me and do what I say, there will be no danger." "I don't understand." The old man smiled weakly. "The Longhorns have come back from the high plains. Tomorrow is the day of the hunt, and tonight we will paint images of the great bulls on the walls in the secret cavern." Teo was stunned. I'm not the chosen one. The elders have not accepted me." "I have trained you, though," said Greybeard, breathing heavily. And I will give the word so that the clan people will know. You will make the spirits of the Longhorn live in the secret cavern. But you're still the cave painter. No, Teo. I can no longer lift my arms or hold a brush. Then you must rest and get well so that you can paint again. The old man bent over, coughing badly. There's no time. Even now the herds are on the high plains. The hunters are waiting. There are others. None as good as you. Your images are true and they will please the spirits. Teo shook his head. It's such a long journey. I can walk slowly. You are like an old boar, said the boy. You just won't give up. If you will not do this for me, I'll try to do it myself. Teo sighed and threw up his hands. Well, we might as well start now. Greybeard spoke with the leader of the mountain people. They released Ram, and Teo was glad to see him safe and unharmed. Still in a daze, with the sun still high in the sky, Teo helped the old man down through the spruce forest. They moved slowly, Ram running on ahead, leading the way. They came to the river where Teo built a platform of willow branches and tied them together with vines. Greybeard sat cross-legged on the makeshift raft. The boy pushed him into the stream, and it bobbed and tossed in the current, sending up showers of cold water. Brrr! Drenching the old man. Teo winced when he saw Greybeard shivering with cold. When they had reached the far shore, the boy wanted to stop and build a fire to let the old man rest and dry off. Greybeard shook his head, with his teeth chattering. We must get there before dark. As Teo helped the old man along, his mind was filled with fear and doubt. All he knew now was that somehow tonight he would become a cave painter.